Dinner's ready. What's up, guys? My name is Sammy Side Effects. I am a live looping musician and producer, and today we're gonna go over Marc Rebillet's second most popular video, How to Shake an Ass in 2 Minutes. It's basically how he builds a trap hip-hop beat, so I thought it would be great to go over this to show you guys how you can build this kind of beat yourself and do something similar. That you don't have to do exactly the same as Marc, right? But this, if you're new to trap or new to hip hop, this is kind of where to start. Before I begin, if you've seen my videos before or you're interested in more looping tips and tricks, please consider subscribing, give me a like, give me some comments, help me out so I can grow into the stratosphere of YouTubedom. So let's go over the tracks that we have here on the RC505. So we got the hype sound. Then we got just a regular hi-hat, eighth notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Yeah. And then we got the second hi-hat doing drill stuff and just different rhythms. Then we got the snare, which he doubles up. And lastly, the bass with the little bell before he says, "Dinner's ready." So obviously for this and for future hip-hop stuff, if you're going through your laptop or computer, whatever, and you're using Pro Tools or Logic, or Ableton to get your sounds, right? You're using MIDI, okay? I would assume a lot of you guys are probably using MIDI. I personally like to have all my gear outboarded. I don't want a computer involved. So I have a very, very nice keyboard here. This is the FA06, a Roland synthesizer. This baby goes, for basically $1,400 or, after taxes, $1,500. Very expensive, but has Roland's complete library of synthesizers. But even then, I still couldn't find the intense, acidy bass sound that Marc Rebillet uses. I had to find something that's similar and then edit it myself in the synthesizer. So that was interesting. Also, for my sampling, because it's all outboarded, I'm using an SP404A. See, this is the SP404A. Okay, so this is what I'm using to get my hi-hats, my claps, and this sound. And what's great about having an outboard sampler like this, and you can do this on a computer as well, is I can have my phone connected directly to my sampler just using this cable, like a little 1/8" cable, and I can just go to a YouTube video or whatever else, and I will just record a sample on here and have it. If you're trying to do outboard stuff, get yourself a good sampler because it makes all the difference. The SP404A was one of the best purchases I ever made. Anyway, so his first track, he starts off with just... And it's important that you are on tempo, right? If I'm on tempo, so I got the metronome. Pretty close. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but it's close. It's close enough. I think it's close enough for our purposes, right? But right off the bat, your first track needs to be perfectly timed, okay? A lot of guys who make trap drums and hip-hop stuff, they're gonna quantize their shit unless they're doing lo-fi J Dilla type beats. So especially with the hi-hat, all right, because we're gonna be doing this ourselves. So you better be your finger drumming needs to be on point, okay. And as you can, when you watch Marc Rebillet do his thing, he's always on tempo. He's just naturally gifted like that. And I think he's also not thinking about it, right? You have to really feel the tempo and get so good at it and so in sync about it. You can't second guess yourself, because as soon as you second guess yourself, you're going to be a little off tempo and it's going to sound awkward. So, all right, track 2. We got the hi-hat. And I'm pretty sure that's good. We're checking it with the metronome. Pretty good, I'd say. All right, so then you got that. You have to be perfectly in time, right? Now, what I'm going to do with the second hi-hat, it's not going to be exact, but what I'm pretty sure he's doing is he has 2 other samples of a hi-hat. He's got one going, okay, and then he's got one going. So one, I think, is 30-second notes, one is 16th notes, right? So we can play this, ourselves. We don't need to separate samples. That's what I'm going to do. So yeah, so you hear that? It's not perfect, right? But it serves the purpose. It's not exactly like Marc Rebillet, but it serves the purpose of the hi-hat, right? You're going to at least want for your samples just a regular hi-hat sound that you can do at your leisure, and then one doing 30-second notes. So just a really fast drill hi-hat, right? All right. And then you want a really good snare clap sound, right? I've got 3 here. And his is really really fucking hits. So, let's do it. And then he doubles it, I think, even with a little reverb, if I'm not mistaken. So the next thing is the bass synth. So let's put it down. He's playing an F to F sharp. Pretty common thing to do a half step, right? So in hip hop trap beats, because it sounds sinister. It sounds fucking yeah, So that's what you want. So let's do that. Now, to give the bass some more power, I played a kick sample underneath it, right? So, and if you hear his nasty bass sample that he's got, it's so compressed, it has that in it. I don't know if it's built in that he's got kicks in that, I don't know. He uses something through Logic or Mainstage, or he's got his own sample pack. All right, and then obviously the last ingredient is just a bell sound, so let's do that. Dinner's ready. So yeah, so now we have the beat. It's pretty cool. It's a standard trap beat. And look, you can take things out that are different. You don't have to use that hype sound, right? You don't even need that, really. I think it kind of sounds cool without it. Dinner's ready. And then he just has the second hi-hat, the hi-hat sounds, okay? And then the snare with the hype synthesizer. Now, what he does for a build-up, right, he's playing that sound, and so I can't really do that, right, because I don't have it on here, but he's, I could do... You know what I mean? There's different ways that you can do a build-up. I personally, with the sampler, I have risers. If you don't know what a riser is this thing, right? It's the thing that you put in EDM music to, you know, get to the beat drop, okay? Or cymbal transitions, which are just shorter risers, but with cymbals, right? So I have all these sounds that I like to use. So that's probably what I'm gonna do, right? So let's try it. Dinner's ready. You get it. You get it. So that's how you make, that's how you shake your ass in under 2 minutes. Like I said, pretty simple. I mean, he pretty much outlines it in the video, but I just wanted to show you kind of what I did to get to that. I feel like I kind of cheated, but just so you know, like, you don't really want to have the exact same sounds as Marc Rebillet if you want to separate yourself from the pack, all right? I'm not showing you this stuff so we could all just be exactly like Marc Rebillet and just, you know, be a bunch of carbon copies of Loop Daddy. That's not the point of this at all. When I saw that video, I'm just using this as a way to learn and grow and be a better musician, a better live looper, and that's all I'm trying to do with these videos, is just show you guys exactly what he's doing, so you can go and do your own thing. Anyway, so if you liked this video, and you really appreciate the stuff that I'm showing you, and you think I'm doing a good job, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment. Also, let me know of other songs you want me to show you how to use with the Loop Station. I live stream on Twitch a lot. I've been doing a lot of covers, okay? I have some cover staples that I would love to show you guys, like, hey, this is how you can do it, so you can also play these covers and you know, excel as a musician. You have a lovely, fantastic day. I'll see you around.